Alright, we have a submission from Kiwi. Speedrunning Just Cause 3 is oh no, I know where this is gonna go. I've played Just Cause 2 and it's a really funny fucking physics simulator. Oh no.
Hello. I spent over 20 hours on stream speedrunning Just Cause 3. It was quite tough. It tested my patience, my endurance, and my willingness to sacrifice my own personal well-being to obliterate public infrastructure. Our wonderful destination for today is Medici.
Have a good one.
Home of scenic cliffs, bright blue water, giant caves, a horribly oppressive totalitarian government, and me, psychopathic rope guy.
Yeah.
Today, I've challenged myself to totally demolish this government as fast as humanly possible. But
payday
I'm not
2
just
this
here
week
to destroy the government. I'm going to liberate every town on the map, collect all the collectibles, complete every single challenge, finish the story, and get this big number to 100%.
Big number.
So,
big.
Let us begin.
Wow. Pain.
Alright, time. Let us begin, gentlemen. We began our adventure on a plane, and were introduced to the main protagonists, Rico, Mario, Sheldor, the Rebellion, and the rocket launcher. And then the antagonists, the military, General D. Rebello, and public goods. I fucking hate bridges! So, what was the plan?
Hates bridges, why?
I don't know, just liberate, just challenge it. I didn't really have much of a plan. What I did know, however, was that some missions are harder than others. And after 15 plus hours of Just Cause 3, I would probably not be in a good state. So, I came up with a solution. The difficulty gradient. The most difficult things would be done at the start of the speedrun when I was fresh.
Yeah.
And the least difficult things would be done last. The main idea was to quickly unlock this OP wingsuit, which is a jetpack, machine gun, and infinite rocket launcher.
Yeah.
This wingsuit would make the rest of the game much easier. But first, we needed to unlock it. So, we completed the first 2 story missions, liberated the Visa Electra military base, and started the 3rd mission, where I failed.
Oof.
Oh fuck. No! No! No, Mario! Oh my god. Twice. Oh! No.
Yes, I think the 2042 one is going to be what I'm going to watch probably Thursday or something.
Next, we decided to slow things down a little bit and collect some cars. In every town, there's a garage. If you place a vehicle in a garage, it's chopped, and can be dropped to you at any time. Magic. To complete the game, we needed to chop every single vehicle. So we went and chopped some vehicles.
Wow.
The next story mission was very easy. What the hell? All we had to do was get this guy's boat back in the water. So I did this.
Legend. Got him.
Rico, saving the day, yet again. This mission unlocked fast travel, which we immediately used to fast travel right to the
we did watch
base.
the Battlefield 4 one last time. Got him.
Spooky. We weren't going to do anything at this base, but it was very close to the start of the DLC missions, which would unlock the OP wingsuit. So that's what we did, and we unlocked the OP wingsuit. Neat. We then visited the flying thing, shot all the red objects, finished all the challenges, and upgraded the wingsuit with the gears from said challenges.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Nice.
The DLC mission wasn't quite done yet, so we finished it and died again. I can't even move! We've got our OP wingsuit. What's next on the agenda? More difficult missions.
I don't think I have
now. Blast. There it is. All right, we're gonna do this as soon as possible.
Oh my god, the physics!
So that my sleep-deprived brain doesn't have to deal with it, because this is the hardest mission in the entire game. This mission is a crash bomb mission where you drive an explosive-laden vehicle directly into a group of military personnel.
Boy,
you know, we're the good guys.
Yeah.
So you gotta drive pretty much perfectly. You gotta drive this line as perfectly as possible.
Oh.
Because if you lose any speed like that, then you gotta ditch the road, right, and drive this way onto the grass, over this part, down the beach, and then you have to bail out at the exact moments that you don't die, like that. So we fail it non-stop for about 15 minutes, but then discover this beautiful rock.
Rock!
Oh, that's good! It's fucking good! Excellent. And there we go. The hardest mission in the game is completed. In my excitement, I forget to record and lose 40 minutes of footage.
Oh.
Fuck. Why was I not recording?
Oh,
good one. The next hour of the speedrun, I spent collecting collectibles, completing challenges, and acquiring the Formula 1 car, capable of easily beating almost any race in the game.
Car.
Now sure, this was all getting us more completion, but it was very easy, and not something I should have been doing this early in the run. It's hard to quantify exactly how much time I was losing through this approach, but it was probably pretty significant.
Got him.
Oops. Now remember, we needed to collect all the vehicles, which also includes
Boat.
boat. So we went and collected some boat. Mine. The next story mission was a real shit one.
Moo.
You have to take this truck filled with barrels of wine and drive it about 1.5 kilometers without spilling any of it.
Oh,
so naturally, I began the mission like this. Did I just fail the mission? Yes. The answer is yes. And then
Regular occurrences, you know. Just
Got him.
are you fucking kidding me? After yet another
much
hour of
wine
completing random
lost.
small shit, we moved on to the Mech Land Assault DLC and Lacrima Island, or as I later referred to it, more like Piss Island.
Piss.
Got him. Piss Island is part of the Mech Land Assault DLC, which as you can imagine, has mech suits.
can't get him out of it though.
To complete the island, we need to liberate all the bases, do the story, and complete the mech suit challenges. Now, liberating bases is normally the best part of Just Cause 3. All you need to do is just blow shit up, and you win.
Yeah.
It's
makes
great.
sense.
So how about instead of doing that, we scatter a bunch of small, annoying-ass objects all over the place and make them have buttons on them that you need to walk up to and push.
Yeah.
Also, they are painted red, so they look exactly the same as everything else. Then after you've done all that, you've got to release this little dickhead by pressing E and then waiting 5 seconds, and then going here and pressing E and then waiting another 5 seconds, who then causes this bar to appear called Hold the Fort. How does one hold the fort? I don't know. The bar seems to go up when you kill guys, so you sit around blasting dudes for like 5 minutes, and then you're done. It's
Sounds
the same
awful.
thing with police stations on the main islands, but if the entire settlement was a police station. Not
Sounds
fun.
awful.
Anyway, we liberate all the settlements and move on to the mech suit challenges, which are actually pretty fun, but they take a long time. Enemies come in waves and must be killed with your mech. The challenge itself is pretty easy, but doing it fast is what we're here for. Unfortunately, the big fat plane comes in and drops 15 parachutey boys at the back who float down
Plane.
at a massive 2 kilometers per hour.
Amazing.
Dickheads. Finally, the story missions on the island. After liberating everything, we go to this place, shoot some stuff, kill some
Pew
stuff,
pew.
and then run away.
Pew pew.
Please, 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 Rico. Please! Rico. Okay.
Oh my god.
Excellent. We've completed Piss Island in about an hour. Not amazing, but also not terrible. While we're at it, we might as well do the other DLC, the Bavarium Sea Heist. Once again, there's a special area outside the main
Airborne
island
troops
called the
all way
Stingray
faster.
area.
Yep, I would assume so.
No stingrays though.
Stingray.
It's basically just a bunch of platforms in the sea in close-ish proximity. On the outer platforms are our favorite red objects.
Red
and the inner
objects.
platform has this crazy weather manipulation shit that just kills you instantly.
Dead.
Wonderful. To begin our heist,
Simply
we need a vehicle.
magnificent.
A seaworthy vehicle. Perhaps even.
Boat.
Boat. So we go find this plane, jump
Jump
into it,
into it.
shoot this container out the back,
Every time,
jump on the
I'm not
boat,
prepared.
drive it back to base, and stick a bunch of guns to it. Before I get on with destroying the Stingray area stuff, I get sidetracked and do a bunch more stuff that I shouldn't have been doing. In doing so, I find this little car that I haven't yet chopped on this island. How they got this car here
Air assault,
is a
not
mystery.
air leisurely
But how I'm
stroll,
getting it
yep.
up here is not. So I pick it up, fly into the big city's garage, and then do this. Ooh!
Gone.
Oh my god! Ah! Pain. Suffering. Agony.
Agony.
Naturally, I don't want to look at that little shit of a car again, and I forget about it.
Oop.
I'm sure this won't come back at an inopportune time to ruin something important.
Nope, probably won't.
Instead, I go to this boat race and fail it several times in a row.
Fuck!
Finally, I snap back to my senses and get on with the Stingray area. I get our lovely boat and use its copious amount of missiles and bullets to blow up all the bases. Now, I think it's important to note here that this particular boat isn't actually required for destroying these platforms. You can actually do that in any vehicle. I didn't know this, however, so I wasted a bunch of time by boating around and shooting stuff from the water when I could have easily used a helicopter or jet. Once all the platforms were liberated, we
Liberated!
could begin the heist. The thing we are heisting is this, the
What?
Eden Spark. Quite a nice weapon. To get past the pesky
Amazing.
lightning insta-kill shit and through to the big base in the middle, we'd need to use the cool boat.
The cool boat.
Now, let me remind everyone of why Just Cause 3 is great. 1. The parachute and wingsuit. So much freedom and movement. And the movement is really fast and
I've
nice.
never played it. It looks
And
good.
2. The beautiful open world map. Heaps of stuff to explore and fly around. So how about we cram Rico into a tight enclosed space with branching corridors, no room to fly, and filled with dickheads and This place sucks. Worse, we need to find these things, called Eden tapes, to get completion, which have been hidden
Actual
very,
sex
very
tapes.
well. Not fun.
Not fun.
After a while, we get to the end and get the Eden Spark. a very diplomatic and eloquent tool that then after 10 minutes of fucking around in the small enclosed spaces, I realized
From a
that the
more
game had
civilized
soft-locked me from
age.
finishing the mission, and I had to restart.
Oh, I love him. He's great. Got him.
Thank you, Just Cause.
Thank you, Jesus.
Hey, look at that. We're 10 hours in. And look at what we have here. A plane that is also a boat.
Plane.
Now, because this game is fun, one of the many items needed for completion are these. Stunt jump ramps. You get a car, and go.
Yep. Got him.
Bye-bye.
Belt.
To help us, we've enlisted the bravest soldier in the rebellion. Balaclava Boy.
Balaclava boy. Transcendent reality.
At this point, I was starting to feel it. 10.5 hours in, and my mind was filled with explosions, cars, aircraft, and going fast. In this state, my decision-making was steadily getting worse. At 10
yeah.
hours 36
Yeah, it
minutes,
does.
I did this race and finished it with 5 gears. Only problem was, I'd already done this race.
Oh!
I already did this one. What was wrong with me? And it completely wasted my time. The cracks
I'm okay, bro.
were beginning to form. As you can hear, I sounded almost drunk. Hey, I got one of the cars from the Daredevil jump. Boy!
Long
A few minutes
streams
later,
do
in
that.
keeping with my apparent intoxication.
So from experience, like, so hour 1 to like 3 is fine. Hour 4 kind of sets in. You start getting tired. You kind of get your second wind about probably hour 6. Hour 4 to 5 is kind of awful. 7, you kind of just become drunk. Hour 9, you kind of become tired again. Hour 10 plus, you're kind of just on autopilot. I haven't really gone above 8 to 10 yet. Yet is the key word.
I proceeded to do this. How
All
good.
at once.
What a deal.
It sounds neat.
No. Oh no. The church repairs.
Yeah,
are going
no,
so
it's a
As the weight
lot.
of playing Just Cause 3 for 11 hours bared down on me stronger, I suffered yet another smooth brain moment with these 3 generator
hours, 5,
things.
7.
I thought that they could only be destroyed with explosives.
26
and for
to
some
29
reason, mine
hours,
weren't working.
like,
Turns out,
how do you survive at that point? Like, I could maybe do a 24 if I had the right things and I had the right drinks and stuff. I could probably do that. Yeah, hours 5 and 7, like, you see that, right? 13, 15 sounds about right. 25, I don't know. Anything over 24 sounds awful. 32, jeez, you legend.
you can just shoot the sides and they explode. So yet
Boom.
again, I wasted several minutes.
You mad
The next mission went
respect.
fine, but its premise was incredibly fucking stupid.
Oh.
Rico and his buds had to drive in a convoy all the way over to these 4 tanks. Once at the tanks, they would
Tonk.
activate an EMP to destroy them all.
Tonk.
But I could have just blown them up.
Tonk.
Like, what? So we spent 10 minutes standing on the top of a car while it slowly and painfully drove to something I could have just flown to and destroyed.
No.
Dumb mission.
Dumb
To
mission.
redeem myself, I then spent a bit of time flying around in a jet blowing shit up. This was great, and actually served to move the game along pretty quickly. But eventually it died. Bye-bye jet.
Bye-bye, Jet.
And I spent another few minutes blowing shit up with the OP wingsuit until this
10
happened.
gallons of ice. Yeah, no, you would have to prep
Whoa,
for
no,
that.
no, no.
You just don't do that.
I
You
even
prep.
stumbled across this thing. The most powerful vehicle in the entire game.
What is
A
that?
helicopter with a big rocket launcher, shield, and generally fast demeanor.
Fast.
So naturally I spent about 3 minutes in it until it died.
Got him.
Nice.
Nice.
Our next mission involved some
Pain.
international diplomacy. Rico had to blah, 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 blah. This mission has an annoying glitch where you can't lock onto the enemy aircraft,
Jeez,
which is
the
significantly
absolute
faster than them.
legends.
So they fly ahead and blow her up.
I might do a 12-hour
Piss.
soon. Piss.
I restarted the game and the mission went smoothly. What I did not know, however, was that there is a limit of missiles that can be in the game at any given time, and by spamming missiles when the enemy aircraft were flying by, they just wouldn't be able to shoot. But I didn't know this. Now,
Huh.
the Just Cause series isn't known for its realism, but they are very, very loosely based on a real-world operation by the United States called Operation Just Cause. Of course, in real life, there wasn't some guy flying around in a wingsuit performing guerrilla
I
warfare
had
on
no
behalf of
idea
the
this
US
is a
government.
thing.
At least as far as we know.
As
But it
far
was
as
a
we
real
know.
operation. Quick history lesson. All the way back in 1914, the US had just finished building this lad, the Panama Canal, which allowed shipping
Yeah.
traffic to go from here to here,
Yeah.
rather than from here, and then all the way around here.
Yeah.
As one can imagine, it was quite strategically important. Fast forward a few decades, and our boy Jimmy signed a treaty with the de facto leader of Panama, military dictator General
Torrijos?
which would grant Panama administrative control of the canal by the year 2000. Well, isn't that nice of him?
Didn't
It
know
had some
this.
conditions, however. 1, they could keep their military bases there, and 2, the canal would remain open for American shipping. But then,
Yeah.
our boy Omar died
Yep.
and was replaced with another military dictator,
Who didn't want
General Noriega. Now he was a bit of a naughty boy. Relations between him and the US started off well, but quickly worsened, which wasn't helped by him being connected to drug trafficking.
it? Yeah.
The US didn't like this. And then he shifted his allegiance away from the US and towards the Soviet bloc.
That's
The
the
US didn't like this. And then he lost an election and went, nope. The US didn't like this. All of this had the US worried that the canal wouldn't remain neutral and would be seized by General Noriega. So they sent a bunch of troops over, just in case.
one. To liberate.
Noriega didn't like this. And finally, the Panamanian General Assembly declared war on the United States. The US, oh, they actually really liked that one. The US did their thing, seized back control of the canal, blew up some shit, and forced Noriega into the Vatican embassy where the US wasn't allowed to go.
Fuck.
So they set up a fuckload of speakers and blasted rock music across the embassy until he surrendered a month later.
Legend. What the fuck? Fair enough.
The UN was all like, no, don't do that.
Don't do
They
that.
concluded the invasion was, quote, a gross violation of international law.
Yeah.
Abdul would be so proud.
Yeah.
Nice. Speaking of nice. Hey, boys!
Well, from my understanding
Funny
is...
The speed
Well,
run.
from my nice. For my understanding as well, don't they use like Metallica in Guantanamo Bay, or is that just a myth? Just because, like, depending on the person in Guantanamo Bay, right? Right, nice.
was going well. But 14 and a half hours in, I was starting to lose challenges by incredibly thin margins. This was beginning to take a psychological toll.
Yep.
At 15 hours in, I was beginning to become delirious.
Yep.
So I immediately went and lost another 40 minutes of footage.
Oof.
It's alright though, I got Mr. Snowman on camera, so it's all good.
Snowman.
Snowman.
So,
What?
We meet again, Mr. Snowman.
My
What?
motivation, however, was not waning. And after another quick visit from Balaclava Boy...
That will be
Spurs
my
Fly.
last one then. If I have to do a second one, that's gonna be my last.
So the next thing I did was drive a school bus packed with high explosives into another military checkpoint.
Got him.
You know, as good guys do. Our next great challenge
Are
was
we
this.
the bad guys?
A boat. This
Boat.
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 Which needed to be delivered to a garage and chopped. The thing is, this boat only spawns right here. And right here happens to be in a lake with no route to the sea. This was not good.
Problem.
My first delivery attempt involved a helicopter, which I had done before. But after 16 hours of Just Cause 3, I simply couldn't do it.
Nope.
A viewer in chat suggested picking it up with a mech suit, so I dropped a mech suit in, went to mark the nearest garage, and fast traveled to it instead.
Ah! Got him.
It's alright.
I've done that.
Okay. I'm sure this won't happen again.
Right? Too public regularly. Right, yeah.
After
no,
another 10
that
minutes,
also makes sense.
I finally get a mech, mark the garage, pick up the boat, and get it chopped.
Boat.
And I only wasted 15 minutes.
Awful.
Deep vein thrombosis, DVT, occurs.
At 17 and a half hours, I came to my senses a bit and started bombing stuff with the bomber plane instead of the fighter plane.
Yep. I love
Turns
it.
out, this was actually a smart decision, and the bombs made quick work of many small outposts. At 18 hours, I found the car with the highest top speed in the game, and instead of flying it to a garage, I took the scenic route and drove across the rail line. Definitely lost some time there, but it was fun.
It's as long as
15
it's
minutes
fun,
later,
right?
I began on the
That's
second
long
last
and you're gonna
mission
need
in the
it.
I didn't really care about the mission itself, but afterwards, I unlocked the nuke launcher. So I equipped it.
Ooh.
One of these.
Make it look like an accident.
I'm sure this immense power will definitely not cause problems later.
Nope. Definitely not.
A few minutes after that, I began on the hardest wingsuit challenges in the game. Normally I would find these pretty difficult, but after 18 hours straight of Just Cause 3, they were close to impossible.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. No, it's...
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, I did a flip. At 19 hours, I
Yep.
could see light on the horizon.
Be Crockett launcher.
Oh, there's the sun.
Because Merkel... Oh!
Like the real
Yep.
horizon, not the game one.
Yep.
The end was in sight. But before that, I had to fail a bunch more wingsuit courses.
Ah! Are you fucking serious? No. Oh my god. Oh, thank God.
Perfect.
Here we go.
My motivation was running at an all-time high. And right before I thought it couldn't get any better, Balaclava Boy returned for the final time.
Love him. Look at him.
We'd been collecting dubs left and right, but I was still delirious, and in that state, someone donated $60, which made this sound.
The fuck is that? What is that? Oh, that scared the shit out of me.
Understandably, I was quite freaked out.
Why is it like that?
Yep. Nope. There we go.
Why is it like that?
At this point, the game was thinning out a lot, and the remaining items were getting more and more difficult to locate. Firstly was a church that I just couldn't find. I guess that this was karma for ruining the church repairs. Next up was the mining dump truck. Now this vehicle is very heavy, so being careful not to flip it is important. And I flipped it.
Thick.
Next was the school bus that we've been filling with high explosives.
Somewhat down.
I actually found one.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
But then, did this.
God damn it.
It's okay though, 10 minutes later I found it again. But it wasn't the right bus.
Wrong
Oh.
bus.
Wait, wrong bus.
Wrong-
What the fuck? And then I
wrong
found it
bus.
for real and chopped it. And there we go. As far as I knew, this was the last item I needed. So I traveled to the top of the map and began the final mission. Only to realize that I forgot the stupid fucking car on the island. Ah! It's alright though. All I had to do was get a helicopter, park the garage. Fuck!
Don't put Mark in fast travel that close, game designers.
He's breaking down.
Dead.
Okay, take two. Okay. Right click.
There we go. Yep. Yeah, no, I've done it. It's awful.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's definitely
Fuck,
tired.
Fuck. There we go.
Got him.
God, what a piece of shit. It's fine, guys. Really. I mean, I'm okay. It's fine. It's fine. I'm okay. I started the final mission again. Flew into the volcano. Dropped in a mech. And am I just gonna be able to one-hit him? Gimme.
Golden. Dead.
No way!
Destroyed.
Oh my god, it's that easy. It's that easy. It's that easy. Oh my god.
That about the market vegetable options of the devs just like say, fuck it. Yep!
That's time, baby! Let's go! And there we have it, boys. Just Cause 3 completed in 20 hours, 9 minutes, and 40 seconds.
That's
a new
awesome.
world record.
Wow.
Because no one has ever done it before. Believe me, I checked. But you know what? I can do better. At many points in the speedrun, I lost quite a bit of time. Some mistakes were small and inconsequential, while others were larger and more structural. I think you get where I'm going with this. That's right, boyos. Next Sunday, I'll fucking do it again.
fucking
That's
do
Sunday
it
the
again!
20th of June, 2021. For people living in Europe and America, it'll probably start Saturday evening. The goal here is to beat the current world record, set by me, and try to get the time down to under 18 hours. Also, the full VOD for both streams is on my Martincitopants VODs channel, so go and watch the whole thing there if you want. So gentlemen, be there,
Right, because it does cap at
or
10
be square.
hours.
Till next time.
Actually just makes it a fucking square. He did it. Oh, I did it again. That ironically,
Sponsored by
that's what's next.
World of Tanks. I did it again. A few months ago, I speedran Just Cause 3 to 100% completion. It took me 20 hours, 9 minutes, and 40 seconds. It was very challenging. It was very painful. But most importantly, it was very, very slow.
Thick.
So gentlemen, I did it again. This attempt was to try to get 100% in under 18 hours. I had to collect all the collectibles, demolish every single piece of red infrastructure, chop all of these horrible vehicles, restrain myself from murdering and hoisting up the locals as a brutal message to the people of Medici, and do it all in 2 hours less than last time. I knew this was going to test me, but truthfully, I was not prepared for the level of pain I was about to face. Fuck! So, let us begin.
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go.
Yep, that's the one.
We began in the same spot as last time. Plane. And then we blah 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 did the first 2 story missions, finished the Visa Electra military base, with the helicopter this time, went to begin the 3rd mission, and
Donk.
this is bound to happen a few times, but 15 minutes in, not good.
Not
I
good.
started the game up again, and actually started the 3rd mission, where I picked up this moped and delivered it to the garage. Please.
Got him.
So,
F in chat.
from here, what was the plan? Well, I actually had a plan. 1. Starting missions. 2. Get OP rocket launcher
Makes
minigun
sense,
wingsuit
okay.
thing. 3. Liberate every single settlement on the map. 4. Do Laguna Bomb Blast, the hardest challenge. 5.
Always
do the remaining story
technical
missions.
difficulties,
6.
always.
Do the rest of the challenges, starting from those hard wingsuit courses I failed last time.
Yeah, do the hard.
And 7.
Go
collect
back.
all vehicles and collectibles. Oh, and 8. Play World of Tanks. That's right, boys. I've
World
partnered
of
again
Tonk.
with Wargaming to tell you to be a tank. Gentlemen, I know you want to kill. I know you crave violence. I know you must satisfy your primal urges. Well, guess what?
Is it your ringtone?
You can. Command your hot, steamy lump of steel and deliver your rounds directly into the French. 100 million players, 550 tanks, even including chunk boats, 40 battle rings. I can't even count that high. Best of all, it's completely free. And guess what? There's even more. Available now is the G.I. Joe promotional event where you can get this sick-looking tank or this sick-looking tank from the classic G.I. Joe toy. Offer ends 30th of June. Look at how good they look. Hit up that first link in the description and enter the code G.I. Joe 21 to activate the in-game missions and unlock your sick-looking tank. Upon collecting 15 tokens, you'll be gifted an additional 5 to fully outfit your tank. Which will you pick? Green tank that is
Bulbous.
Bulbous!
red tank that looks really cool. The choice is yours. Still not convinced? You may have something wrong with you. Look at these tanks. They're all hyper-realistic. Believe me, I'm a tank.
Yeah, he is.
Also, free stuff, a T14 tank, tier 5, 500k credits, and 7 days of premium. What are you waiting for, you fools? Hit up that link and join today.
Mobat, what?
Anyway, the setup was fairly simple, and so far, all was going well. But,
So far.
unbeknownst to me, my cat had been plotting against me. My room doesn't. I don't know what is in my room. It smells like poop. Before the stream began, he thought it would be greatly helpful if he shat in my room. I dragged this guy's boat and this guy into the water at record speed. Unlocked fast travel and fast traveled here.
Oh my god, that reminds me of the time I was living with a cat, one of my roommate's cats. And this cat, the cat room was upstairs in the upstairs bathroom. And just like, it was wild because like all of a sudden we just hear this cat just run out of the upstairs bathroom screaming. Like, just, you know how when you're like, if you like exhale, like, right, if you do that, you make a static noise, but you go down the stairs, you can hear each step. So this cat just comes screaming down the stairs, and just like, because she's running down the stairs so fast. Me and my roommate look at each other like, what? Then just like 2-3 seconds later, just this aroma hits. I'm crying right now. This aroma hits. And we just both, like, literally gag. It was so funny. Because the cat at that point just, like, is just running down the stairs as fast as she can. Just hides in my room. Oh my god. It's so fucked. Oh man. That was funny though.
Falco Maxivec, the biggest, baddest base on the map. I was here
Falco.
to get the OP wingsuit, which I did.
OP wingsuit. Hooray. That would sound like it'd be
So
an
far,
interesting
the run was
experience
basically
for
identical
Aegis.
to the last one. But once I had finished the OP wingsuit missions, I began on phase 2, Liberation. I went back to the big base,
Liberation.
took this thing, aka the shield helicopter, and used it to enact swift justice upon all pieces of infrastructure. This was a good idea, and progress was quickly being made. I liberated this oil rig, this airport, this cool sea base thing, and a few other things before the helicopter
Cool sea
finally
base
died
thing.
20 minutes later. This was expected, so I went to get another one, and did it again.
Neat.
Then that one died. Dang it. So I tried again, and failed to get it.
Oof.
Fuck. Now sure, that is a little annoying, but really, it wasn't that bad. What was bad was this. My computer had completely shit the bed.
Yep.
I started the stream again,
Yep.
and it worked.
This is
started
this is
OBS
how
record,
Kip streams work.
And it worked. And then I started Just Cause 3.
It crashed.
It's going well so far.
Oh no, he lost.
Fuck. This wasn't looking good. I started it all up again, asked chat to clasp their hands as hard as possible, and tried again. Fuck. I was stressing out, and I seriously considered ending the stream right here.
Yeah.
I validated
As
the game
anyone
files.
would, yeah.
Nope. I restarted my computer. Nope. I decided to upgrade my graphics drivers.
Nope.
And it worked.
Oh wait, what?
In total, I'd spent 20 minutes
NVIDIA,
fucking around
what?
with these technical issues. But surely, the rest of the stream would be fine, right?
No.
Right?
No.
Oh no.
Once we got back in the
no.
game, I went to this mining base, stole yet another shield helicopter,
So, like,
and continued on with the liberation.
Streaming is
I lived-
streaming is like 70% tech issues and dealing with them. Like, this is just fact.
Upgraded the mining base.
I'm
This
brick-
outpost.
yeah,
This other
no.
outpost. This airport. This
Some
other
things
outpost,
just break.
This other outpost. This other outpost. This other outpost. This other outpost. The piss in my bladder. This oil rig. This other outpost. And finally this power station before the helicopter finally died. I'd flown so long, that I'd given it a name in my head. Jeff.
Jeff.
Godspeed, Jeff. Once Jeff had
Jeff,
died,
you
I resorted
magnificent
back to the
bastard.
more primitive means of liberation. Using guns. Now check out this gun. The Fire Leech. Shoot one rocket, and it splits into 10 rockets and kills 10 things.
Technical difficulty.
One of those 10 things can even be you.
You know,
It fucking hit me! There
Aspen's
was no
just
use
built
being upset,
different.
though, because a little while later, I found this.
Single word scuff. Yep.
Holy shit, guys. Holy shit. You see that? But then, on cue,
Yep.
10 minutes later, we finished the entire left island and were making good progress on liberation. But I was getting a little hungry, so I switched to the food screen and made myself some spaghetti.
Spagoot.
Back to the game, we were still making good progress. Back in the game, we were making good progress, and almost every single settlement had been liberated. I then stumbled across Laguna del Sol and the hardest challenge in the game, Laguna Bomb Blast. Last run it took me 15 minutes to beat, and that was after quite a lot of practice. As you can imagine, I expected it would take quite a bit of time to complete. What I did not expect was to do this. Alright, here comes the strat, alright? Here comes the strat.
Oh no.
Ready?
Wait.
It's that easy, boys! It's that
Amazing.
easy! First try!
Beautiful.
Holy shit. Now that
That's a time
is
saver.
the stuff. Back to
Boat-
liberation.
big boat
We
moment.
began on the Stingray area, destroyed the first base, and then my computer completely shit itself and
Yep.
died.
Yep. Yep. That was what Helltaker did to my system.
Nevertheless, we continued, and within 20 minutes, the Stingray area had been liberated. Another 30 minutes after that, and the whole map had been liberated. Nice.
Nice.
From here on, we could begin on Phase 5. The story missions. Up first was destroying the smooth brain generators from the last run. Now why did I call them this? Well, last time, I suffered a fairly substantial smooth brain moment and lost several minutes trying to destroy them.
Smooth brain.
But this time would be different. This Fire Leech should be able to one-hit these things. These fucking... the smooth brain moment generators.
Yeah. Beautiful.
To redeem myself, we moved on to the next mission of Cows and Wine.
Cows and oh.
Last run, I failed this mission several
Moo.
times. But this run was big brain time.
Big brain.
I called in this helicopter, flew it just above the truck filled with wine barrels,
Oh, no.
attached it at very precise
what he's
points,
doing.
and slowly and carefully flew it to the end point of the mission,
Oh, no.
without spilling any wine.
That's brilliant,
My
actually.
brain
though.
was wrinkling.
Smart.
Next up was the
Big
Mexican
brain.
stuff on good old Piss Island. Not much to say here. We started, got the gun that sounds like liberated the settlements, did the challenges, made sure to shoot down this annoying big plane every time so no parachuters came out, and finished the story missions. All told, it was done in about an hour. I then finished these hard wingsuit courses and began on the next story mission, where I found this. Look at this, it's a helicopter. Wait a minute, guys.
Boat helicopter.
I think I just found something, guys. Next mission was fairly uneventful, except for this
Boat.
guy.
Smart.
Seeing as we had liberated the Stingray area, now it was
excuse me.
time to do the missions there. So the first thing we did was intercept this big plane, shoot this container out of it, and there it was.
Boat copter.
Boat.
Boat.
I got on the boat, and then I did this. Oh no. Oh! To ease my pain, I found another one of these.
Boat.
Boys. Gentlemen. So really, it was all worth it. We then did the Eden
It was
Spark
worth
mission,
it.
went into the big base in the middle, yoinked the Eden Spark, did the challenges, and collected the shitty tapes.
Shitty
the Stingray
tape.
area was complete. Next mission was car standing, where you stand on a car.
Legit.
Once we had completed our car standing
Gameplay.
business, we moved on to... The game crashed yet again. But I was hungry, so I took the opportunity and ate some more spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Back to the speedrun, where Rico was doing some real operator stuff, like getting run over by a train. Rico,
Got him.
Don't get run over by the train.
Yep.
Rico.
Yep, got him.
Thank you, Rico.
Murdered.
The missions were being completed at a rapid pace. Next mission involved this big plane and defending it from small naughty planes. So I got
Small.
on a plane of my own and shot the other planes down with its gun. Problem was, I could shoot at the big plane that I was supposed to be defending, and doing so did heaps of damage. But somehow, we clutched it out and completed the mission with 1 HP remaining.
Got
Hell yeah.
oh.
Up next were the rest of the challenges and collectibles. Most collectibles are easy. They even have a mark on the map for their location. But some are quite challenging. Our next
I don't think I've
monumental
seen that
challenge
video.
was this. The lake boat.
Oh.
To collect this boat, we need
Like-
to deliver it to
lake
one of the
boat.
garages on the map. Trouble is, it happens to be in a lake with no route to said garage.
Yeah. Boat.
Not good. My first attempt was to use a helicopter. But I realized I only had 2 tethers and it would be a waste of time. So I quickly moved on to attempt 2 with a mech suit, which ended after about 30 seconds like this.
Did I just destroy it? Are you fucking serious, man? Oh, the boat has to be fucky, doesn't it? It
Boat
wouldn't be the
has to be
fucky boat
fucky.
if it wasn't fucky!
This was very annoying. So I forgot about it. Instead, I went to a mining site and collected the mining dump truck.
Tonk.
On the route to the nearest garage, the truck needed to cross a train track. And what do train tracks have on them?
Oh no.
Trains.
Oh no. He
Right.
can't stop.
I delivered the truck
Okay, at least it didn't.
and went back to
Yep.
the fucky boat
At least
for
it didn't
attempt number
destroy
3.
it.
For attempt 3, I wanted to try with a helicopter again, but I needed to unlock more tethers. You do this by completing the Scrapyard Scramble challenges, which I did, with a little difficulty. Please don't.
Are you serious, man? Are you serious?
Once the tethers were unlocked, it was time to try again. I dropped in a helicopter, attached the boat
Truck
with 6
beats
tethers,
train
and
accurate.
slowly flew it 1.5 kilometers to the closest garage.
Uh-oh.
I'm going insane.
Fucky boat.
Going insane. It was on it. It was fucking on it.
Fucky boat. Yep.
To console me, I checked the progress, and we were at the funny number.
Funny number. Nice.
A few minutes later, I tried again. This would be attempt number 4, and for attempt number 4, I would use a mech suit again. I slowly worked my way up the hill,
Yeah.
made it into the town, got to the garage,
Oh no.
and then
Oh no. What? Yep. He's out at that point. He's done. He's out.
I am going to get a
Deep vein thrombosis.
attempt 5. I'd use
He
the
kind of
helicopter
hopes
again
the game
and
crashes
fly
at
it a little
that
further
point.
to this water garage. So I dropped in the heli, picked up the boat, flew for 5 minutes to the water garage, and finally,
Oh. Is he gonna do it?
Let's fucking go.
5 attempts.
the
Fucky
deed
boat.
was done.
Fucky boat.
In
has
total,
been
this little
collected.
bastard had cost me about 30 minutes. Once we had finally delivered the fucky boat, it was time to complete some challenges. I did this crash bomb with a monster truck. I failed a few attempts because of these annoying trains, but after a few attempts,
Monster
the Kraken
truck.
was on my side.
Whoa!
And we're good. I was zooming through some of the
Wow.
land race challenges in my Formula 1 car when I dropped down this ramp, and
Oh no.
nothing happened.
Oh. No. Oh! Got him.
No one saw anything. Next challenge was
Definitely
this
didn't
frenzy.
happen.
I got into a helicopter and made a classic lumberjack mistake.
Oh. He didn't.
Oh,
compensate.
All was going well.
No. What goes up
Too
must
well.
come down. Huh? Got him.
This time, the game didn't crash, but both the YouTube and Twitch streams did.
Oh no.
At nearly 13 hours in, the last thing I wanted to do was deal with yet more technical problems, but I wasn't so lucky. I paused the game to
Yep.
investigate, but nothing seemed to be wrong. Streamlabs said I was streaming, my internet was doing just fine, and my computer was okay.
Yeah.
But I was...
Not
Alone.
Yeah.
Was this it? Was the run doomed? Would I ever finish? Would I ever escape? As almost all hope was lost,
Boat-
the chat
boat?
messages returned.
Boat
The stream
question
was
mark.
back, baby! Only to die again 2 minutes later. I found the problem was to do with multi-streaming to both YouTube and Twitch.
It'll do it,
So
yeah.
I made the decision, shut off the stream, cut off YouTube, and continued the journey
Yep.
only on Twitch.
Yeah.
All these technical
Stinky
problems made me want
website.
to slam my head into a wall. But I didn't need to do it myself, because I had Rico, and he could do it for me.
Yep.
This is me. This is just how I feel
That face.
at this current moment.
Them face.
What I had to do now was find parts, shrines, tapes, and pieces of dirt. Something that is quite absent-minded. So absent-minded. Oh, and I was feeling sleepy.
Yep.
It's alright, guys. I'm just... Oh. Oh, for fuck's sake! I wasn't doing great. From the loud noises to the stream difficulties, and you.
Fuck you.
I was stressed, especially because I had a time to beat, and that time was rapidly approaching.
Yeah.
So far, though, I was on pace. And who else arrived to boost my spirits but Balaclava Boy?
The legend himself.
3 minutes later, and I met another old friend.
Snowman.
We meet again, Mr. Snowman.
Another stunt
Snowman.
jump ramp, another chance at Balaclava Boy. But this time, it was Bandana Boy instead.
Oh.
What's up, Bandana Boy? I then stumbled upon this very suspicious-looking group hanging out in the forest.
Sus.
They're looking at me. I don't like that vibe. Fixed. Half an hour later, I was closing in on the final few pieces, but some anxiety was setting in about finding the last remaining vehicles. Until then, though, I still had some things to collect, so I collected them instead. One of which I thought was this truck. So I steered into it to try to get it to stop, and did this. But of course. Then we did a few more stunt jumps and met the rest of the cast. We've got Balaclava Boy, the classic, Beret Boy, Hoodie Guy, Hard Hat Henry,
Hoodie
and
Guy.
my favorite, Helmet Harold.
It's Helmet Harold.
Helmet Harold.
What's up, Helmet Harold?
Legend.
At close to 17 hours, I did the final
Comrades,
stunt
just
jump.
shows
It turned out from
good
here,
guys.
there were only 2 vehicles left to collect, and one of them I could find by doing this particular race. So I started the race, quit the challenge, opened the map to mark the garage, and did this.
Oh no! Yep, there we go. Yep, 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 yep.
I actually
Oh,
chopped
no.
that car, and then was left with the very last item. The real final boss of Just Cause 3.
Tonk.
The semi-truck.
Oh, no.
We were 17 hours in, and the faster I found this truck, the sooner the pain would end. But little did I know, the pain was only just beginning.
Oh no.
I began the search by asking Twitch chat for where it could be. While chat did their research, I went up and down the main road looking for it.
Police. Yeah.
Chat got back to me with a lot of mixed information. Coordinates that I found very hard to read, directions that were impossible to follow, and tips that just made no sense. They kept saying I'd seen one,
Tricks
when I
us.
most definitely
Trucks
had not.
us.
But they did give me some actual suggestions. A few spots around here, there are some farmhouses that can supposedly spawn it. I checked them, and no truck.
No truck.
The truck can spawn on the side of the road.
No
I
truck.
searched up and down the roads of Medici. No truck.
No truck.
In the town Babica, it can spawn near construction sites. I checked them.
No
No
truck.
truck. 10 minutes passed. The pain was building.
Yep.
I had spent 17 hours on this run, gaining a very large amount of time from the previous.
Yep.
Was it all for nothing? Was I doomed to search for this truck for the next few hours? I hoped not. Another few minutes passed. I rechecked the supposed spawning locations. No truck. The longer it went on, the more pain I felt. Every time I fast traveled, I read chat. They were not really helping. The pain
Chat
was
was
building.
not really
I
helping.
found some locations that other trucks could spawn, and tried resetting their spawns over and over with fast travel. It wasn't working. The pain was building. I checked the wiki myself, and found that sometimes it can spawn near gas stations.
Yeah.
I checked a few gas stations. No truck.
Just as chat should
The
be
pain.
accurate.
Was building.
Pain is
The
building.
wiki also has some coordinates where it could be found, but in my stressed out, sleep-deprived state, these were more or less completely useless. Another 10 minutes had passed, and no truck had been found.
Sometimes,
Was building. At this point, you could hear
but
the pain
chat
in my
has a
voice.
mind of its own.
Doesn't feel good, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. This feels real bad.
Feels real bad.
Chat made
Mark
suggestions. I checked the suggestions. No truck.
No truck.
The pain increased, and repeat.
Pain
Not
is
only
surmounting.
was this incredibly painful, but 4,000 people were here to see it
Legend.
live. A few minutes later, I was genuinely starting to feel sick. But I had a bright idea. To restart the game. I would pause the timer and allow myself some time to think. And of course,
Piss time.
piss.
Piss
The game
time.
had loaded up.
It's not really
I'm
his
glad I had been
BRB
empty,
screen.
and I felt a bit better. So, we continued on the hunt. I got in a car with the intention of driving up and down until I found it. I checked the map, however, and saw I was close to Babica once again, so I
Uh-huh.
hopped out and went to investigate.
Truck.
The first construction
Truck?
site yielded nothing. But near the second construction site was this. Where?
Where?
There it is!
Truck. He found it. He found the truck.
Holy shit! All I had to do next was open the map, mark the garage,
And not fast trip. No, no. Please, no. Oh, thank you.
and drive it
Okay.
100 meters down the road.
Woo! Pissing out
Gentlemen,
nose in the snow.
we had done it.
Because the rest is-
All that was left
Yeah.
was to beat the final boss. So I traveled to the start of the mission, flew the jet into the
Base, I
volcano,
agree.
and began the final boss fight.
Wild.
Alright, watch this. And then, we hit him with the...
Oh!
Let's go! Holy shit!
Oh my god!
Boys, it was done. The final time was 17 hours, 43 minutes.
I'm clicking.
And 40
I'm
seconds.
clicking. There it is. I'm clicking. Bam!
An improvement of 2 hours and 26 minutes.
That's actually a lot. Wow.
Now, gentlemen, since the last video and this run, no one else has submitted a 100% all DLC run to the leaderboard. Many people have said they will, but they haven't.
They didn't.
The leaderboard
I don't.
is
no,
just me.
I can't do it.
So how about, instead of telling me you'll beat it, go out there
Do it.
and actually beat it. Stream it on Twitch.
So I need to figure out what games I could do, because I would do like an RE5 run if that exists.
Enable VOD saving and submit the run.
Yeah.
Even if you don't beat my time, submit it. I assure you, it will give my ego a big boost. And if you do beat my time, just maybe, I'll have to do it again. Thanks again to World of Tanks. Till next time.
Fuck hell. Kill streak, chop, murder strat. Absolutely. Solo or co-op. I do it solo. If a game exists, there's a speed run. Yeah, that's also fair. I could do a couple games, like Dead Space 2. I could probably do. I'd have to look at my my actual thing. Utaka, are you streaming tonight? By the way, that is gonna do it for me. That is the end of my stream. I do have someone that I actually did want to raid, however, tonight. Give me just a second here.